somebody says something I don't like, not once, but if someone says it a bunch, I keep a record. I keep a mental record.
The champagne bottles?
Champagne bottles, yeah. That's something. So I have champagne bottles engraved with the top of the list enemies of mine. And I wait for them to fuck up, and then I pop them. So, like, the most famous example of that is John Skipper, the old ESPN guy.
I don't know who that is.
He ran ESPN.
Oh,
Dana
okay.
just talked about it the other day because he said he was anti-MMA. The deal never would have happened. He ran ESPN. So we had a show on ESPN, Barstool Van Talk. And it maybe set a record. Lasted one episode. He canceled it for things we said, which in hindsight, I wish we didn't say them the way we did. But it was years in the past. So we launched one episode. ESPN had a little uprising about doing business with us. And they canceled after one episode. They didn't tell us. And John Skipper was quoted as saying, I didn't realize Barstool Van Talk, that was the name of the show, Barstool Van Talk, would be associated with Barstool. That was a direct quote he had. So we put him on a champagne bottle. Literally like 3 days later, he got blackmailed by his Coke dealer. Supposedly. This is what happened. It had to step down. According to John, it's the only time he used this guy. He found a random Coke dealer off the street, impossible to believe, and got blackmailed. So he popped the champagne bottle. It was like it was perfect timing.
He had to leave ESPN because of a Coke dealer?
That's the story. That's the story. Yeah. And they he went over to run DAZN.
He runs DAZN
He
now?
used to. He doesn't anymore. So yeah, but the champagne bottles, and then HBO did a quick little like documentary on us. I thought it was going to be fair and even. That's one of the last times that was almost the last time I believed the media would be fair. It wasn't. It was a hit piece, but they showed the champagne bottles, so people became aware of it.
That's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
So I am petty in that respect.
Well, you should be petty about that. That's fucking so stupid. The guy was doing Coke.
Imagine getting black. And by the way, if he's just like, I don't know, maybe I'm naive, but to be like, yeah, I've done Coke. Like, who cares?
Yeah, I think in that world, you can't even admit you did Coke.
Which is crazy.
It's a stupid world. It's a stupid world where you have to pretend to be a fake person.
Yeah.
Like, look at these people on Good Morning America that are having an affair.
Yes,
John
there it
Skipper
is.
details his ESPN exit and a cocaine extortion plot. Dun, dun, dun.
27 years.
Jesus Christ. The guy did good work, so he likes to do a little Coke. He had a substance addiction. What did it say there? He has an addiction. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't even think he admitted to that. He's just like, I tried it. He's the only guy.
But he called it. He called it a substance addiction.
Did he?
Yeah. John Skipper suddenly resigned.
I thought he said it once.
Yeah, to seek treatment. That's what you do when you get busted. Skipper, 62, the married father of 2 sons, was raised in North Carolina. I don't give a fuck where he's 27 years in Disney. They washed down the toilet for a little Coke. Meanwhile, you look at the body of work that he did. Did he do a good job? I don't know. But, I mean, if you kept him fucking hired for that long, I would assume he was doing good work. Fucking knuckleheads.
He says he did it on his own, that he resigned.
Just a little blow.
Who cares?
Who cares?
I think I wrote that most likely. How did I phrase it? Not necessarily do it, but like people act like Coke. I don't know what they act like. It's like if you haven't been around Coke in your life, you're probably a loser. Like honestly, if you haven't been around it, I'm not gonna say do it, but if you haven't been around it at least once, you're probably not the most fun person ever.